Jeremiah 51:9. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Israel that rule well, and shalom to the Akim, Aquathium, and the speckled bird listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom.
Read that for me again.
Jeremiah 51:9. We would have healed Babylon,
Yep.
but she is not healed.
That's right. We would have healed Babylon, and that's referring to America, which is also known as spiritual Sodom and Egypt. You can read that in the book of Revelations. And America, at this point, you can tell it is not going to be healed, man. That deadly wound. And I was thinking about this last night when I was laying in bed, meditating on some of the scriptures that I have for today. And when you go into the dream that Daniel had, the dream that Nebuchadnezzar had, and Daniel interpreted the dream about the statue, the gold, the silver, the bronze, I believe it is, or brass, and the legs of iron. You have two legs. You have the old Roman Empire that fell in the 4th century, CE. All right. And then you have the second leg, which is this newly revived Roman Empire. All right. And currently, we are in the feet, which is described as being mixed, metal or iron being mixed with clay. Okay. So when you're talking about the currencies of the old Roman Empire, all right, the military, the currency, and all the other things, when they had the Colosseum, what do they call it? The bread and circus. Okay, you're seeing the same thing here in America. That second leg, that second foot. Okay, the miry clay and the iron mixed. It's not something that's sustainable. All right, so the currency in America, when it talks about the bomb, this place can't be healed because of the currency. If they would have stuck to a gold currency or gold backed and silver backed currencies, this place would still be pretty much thriving because everybody would still cleave to it. But they changed it to a fiat currency, an IOU type of currency, which is piled on so much fucking debt that they can't get rid of it. And nobody wants to buy the American notes anymore, man. Okay? So the old Roman Empire, this new Roman Empire that came about after that 1,000-year slavery that the nation of Edom was in which the blacks were ruling in Europe, Putin told you about it. This leg is about to crumble, man, right along with the first one. All right? Which shows you when the statue, that all of this whole system that's been set up by these other nations up until this day is getting ready to fucking tumble, man. It's getting ready to fall and be done away with. Because Babylon cannot be healed. Go ahead, brother.
Forsake her.
Yep.
And let us go every one into his own country.
All these nations, all these people that have come over here, this melting pot, okay? All of these people are going to start snatching their money and jumping on planes to get the hell out of here, man. Whatever they can get out of this country and leave, they're going to go back to their own country, man. Because this place is going to be a fucking mess. It's going to turn into a third world country overnight. Go ahead, brother.
For her judgment reacheth unto heaven.
Yep.
And is lifted even to the skies.
That's right. Its judgment is lifted up to heaven. That's why the Most High sent the prophets out here. The Most High sent the prophets out here because he was like, okay, now it's time for me to send my prophets so that they can collect or wake up the elect, man. Okay, those that are going to get salvation, those that are going to be saved out of the judgments that are coming to this place because of the sins that have gone up to heaven. So that judgment is about to take place. Go ahead.
Yes.
That was it. Grab Matthew 10 and 34. You see? There's great judgment coming to America, man. These people are going to see judgment on a scale never seen on the earth, man. Okay? We're talking about that time of Jacob's trouble. All right, when you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, you're going to see the same thing that our ancestors saw during the time of slavery. That knock at the door could be the time that you're snatched out of your home and taken somewhere and put to death, man. Okay? Are taken somewhere and put into slavery. You see? That's the time that we're coming into. Go ahead, brother.
Matthew 10:34.
Mm-hmm.
Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
You see?
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
That's right. Yahweh Shai said, and that's written in red, eh? That would be red letter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the red letter means Yahweh Shai said this, the man you ignorantly called Jesus. He said, I come not to bring peace, but a sword. Okay? And what do you do with a sword? You put people to death with it, man. So the Most High is sending his son, Yahweh Shai, to deliver the elect and bring judgment to the rest of you people, man. That's why he put his prophets out here. Okay? Because Babylon can't be healed. Babylon is getting ready to receive its judgment. He sent his prophets out to show mercy to his people, man. For those that would listen, he's going to show you mercy and give you salvation and take you out of this shit. He's going to keep you from the danger, and then when the nukes come, he's going to take you out of this place completely. Okay? You got any more on that?
That's good.
All right. Revelations 20:7. You see? Yahweh Shai ain't coming to bring peace, man. He ain't coming to save everybody. You know, there ain't going to be, the only rapture that there's going to be is immediately after the tribulation, man. And that means the elect, okay, that remnant of people, very small number of people, 1/3, which includes 144,000, and that's only of Israel, that is going to be taken out of America when this place is completely and totally destroyed. Okay? Are you ready? All right.
Revelations 20:7.
Mm-hmm.
And when the 1,000 years are expired,
Yep.
Satan shall be loosed out of his prison.
That's right, that 1,000 years. I was just talking about the Roman Empire falling in the 4th century. Okay? All right? I can't remember, it was 462 CE, Christian era, when Rome fell. You see? I believe it was Septimius Severus that was ruling. And he was he was an Israelite. He was a so-called black man. All right? And that's when Rome fell completely, and the Edomites were chased up into the Caucasus Mountains, man. And after they were in the Caucasus Mountains, it talks about that in the book of Job. I think I'm going to actually get some of that. Grab Daniel 4:17 for me. We're going to grab that real quick. But the Edomites were chased up. The Romans, which were Edomites, okay, you know, who ruled Rome and Greece. Those were the Macedonians. They were called Edomites before that. When Rome fell, the Edomites that were in Rome were chased out of there up into the Caucasus Mountains, man. And they stayed in the Caucasus Mountains until the 12th century, around the 11th, 12th century, when our people, the Israelites, so-called black people that were ruling in Europe at the time, in Russia, Germany, France, Ireland, Scotland, Spain, okay, southern Italy, places like that. We were ruling in those places when the Edomites were in the Caucasus Mountains. We started teaching them. They started learning. Okay, the Most High started waking their ass back up. They woke back up from that base state that the Most High put their ass back in. Okay, they were back into Ooga Booga land, man. They were like the cavemen and shit. All right. So when they came back down out of the Caucasus Mountains, you know, and the Black Death took place, they started gaining power, okay? And they started taking down the royalty up there, the so-called blacks that were the royalty in those places that I mentioned, all right? They took over the papacy, they became the popes, and Caesar Borgia, okay, what is it, Pope Alexander VI of Rome, his son, Caesar Borgia, is the image that they started pushing on the earth when they came back into power after that 1,000 years. Okay? It was called the Renaissance, the rebirth, man. The rebirth of what? The Roman Empire. That second leg that was coming about to rule for a short period of time. You got any more on that?
Yep. And it also goes into that iconoclasm?
The iconoclasm. They destroyed our images, but Putin just brought that up.
Is it Michelangelo?
Yep, and Leonardo da Vinci. Yeah, Michelangelo, the water, brother. Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci, both of them were destroying so-called black images and making them look like so-called white people, man. Mm-hmm. Okay? But see, when Russia brought that shit out, man, what did they do? They demonized Putin. You know, they really trying to demonize this man and destroy him, and guarantee you, if they took Russia down, they were going to destroy all them fucking images, man. You know, go ahead, brother.
Daniel 4:17.
Yep.
This matter is by the decree of watchers.
That's right.
And the demand of the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
That's right. The way you're going to know that the Most High rules in the kingdom of men is, go ahead, brother.
And give it to whoever he will.
Yep.
And set up over it the basis of men.
The basis of men. Grab Job 30 and read 5 to 8. The basis of men. Okay? The lowest of the low. Because Esau, when you go into the book of Malachi and it talks about that his home was destroyed. Okay? He lived in the caves and the clefts of the rocks, man. Because he was a base man. Now, I was trying to find this clip because I was actually going to add it. But if you go to the movie, The 10 Commandments with Charlton Heston, when the Pharaoh kicked Charlton Heston out of Egypt for killing the Egyptian, he kicked him out of there, and he went into a land where the Ishmaelites were at, okay? Where Ishmael was at. And he ran into the women at the well. He fell asleep. The women, saw him. They gave him water and food. And then some motherfuckers with big-ass sticks and big animal furs came around and were pushing the ladies away to get the water for their sheep. And Charlton Heston got up and kicked their ass, and he called them filthy-ass Edomites. Okay? If you can find that, if anybody's watching this and you can find that, man, I'll give you $20, man. He let me get that. Because I've been looking for that for a while because I think they took that shit out of that movie or they just ain't allowing people to see it because he called them filthy Edomites when he chased them away from the well. Okay? So they actually used the word Edomite in that movie. And that's them. That's their base. That's them in their base state. That's how they work, grunting and shit. Okay, just savages. That's where they were chased away by the other nations, man, because nobody wanted them motherfuckers around. But the Most High, like it says, the Most High. So that the Most High rules in the kingdom of men. He put those filthy ass savages over everybody, and look what he's done to the earth, man. You see, he put those base men over the earth, and now look what they've done. They've made the GMOs. You don't know what you got Franken food out here, man. You don't know what the fuck you eating. You don't know what you're drinking. You don't know what you're breathing, And then they want to pump all kind of other shit into your body and say that it's in the best interest of science. Fucking demons, man.
That's why I'm saying eat the bugs.
Yeah, eat the bugs. Go ahead, brother.
What is that, Job?
Job 30 and read 5 to 8.
Job 30 and 5.
Yep.
And it reads, they were children of fools.
See?
Yea, children of base men.
Base men. These were the Edomites. This is Job talking about the nation of Edom. These are children of fools, man. These people don't have. What's up?
I started at 8. You want me to start at 5?
Yeah, start at 5. Yeah, you're good. Nah, that's all right, bro.
Job 30 and 5. Yep. They were driven forth from among men.
See, they were driven forth from among men. Why? Because they were savages, man. Job didn't even want them sleeping with his dogs. He said that in Job 30, in the book of Job, the 30th chapter. Go ahead.
They cried after them as after a thief, to dwell in the clefts of the valleys.
That's right. They cried after them as after a thief, because all they did was rob, steal. They did raids on people's villages to steal shit. And the people hated them. They wanted them to get the fuck out of there. They chased them up into the caves, man, in the rocks. Go ahead.
In caves of the earth and in the rocks.
Yep, see?
Among the bushes they brayed.
They brayed. They made sounds like horses. They grunted. Okay? Go ahead.
Under the nettles they were gathered together. They were children of fools.
That's right. They gathered together. They piled up on top of each other for heat and shit. Go ahead.
And they were children of fools, yea, children of base men.
Yep.
They were viler than the earth.
They were viler than the earth, man. There's some filthy animals, man. And the Most High actually allowed the basis at the last group of individuals to rule on this earth were the lowest group of individuals mentioned in the Bible, man. They are the basest of men. You see? And the Most High put them in charge of this earth to show everybody on the planet what not to do when they're in rulership. Okay? He allowed everybody else, the Babylonians, the Persians, the Medes, okay? You know? He let the Egyptians, he let all those people rule. And all of those rulerships, guess what? All of those people allowed us to continue our heritage. All of those people allowed us to continue calling ourselves Israelites. All those captivities allowed us to continue a lot of our traditions, man. Okay? Even during the time of the Greeks. Well, during the time of the Greeks, that's when they really started trying to take our identity away from us and our traditions. Those were Edomites. The Romans, they did the same thing. But all the other nations, they allowed us to continue calling us. They even allowed us to build our temples and shit. You know? But the only ones that never did, they didn't want us to continue doing that was the Edomites, man. Right. Until this fucking day. They done stole our goddamn heritage and called themselves Jewish. Okay? You know? But they're the only ones that took our nationality away from us, took our heritage, took our traditions, took everything from us, man. Okay? Our law, statutes, and commandments, which promote health and life, they took all of those things. Yeah. Because they're the basis of men. They don't know how to rule, man. And they don't know how to rule, not even to give consideration. You know what I'm saying? At least the other nations did. You know? That's how much of a base man they are. You got some more?
When Alexander stepped on the scene, he let us pray to our gods, and he let us build our temples as well. But when he died, when the 4 generals took over, that's when it was like
Ptolemy, Seleucus, Alexander. Can't remember.
That was it.
That was it. Grab 2 Thessalonians 2. Read 8 to 10. Yep. Yeah. After Alexander, the 4 generals, then you had what the hell was that dude's name? Damn, it can't think of it right this second, but he told everybody he wanted them to leave their laws. Leave your laws, leave your traditions, leave all of that. We want you to do as we do. We don't want you to do it as you're commanded by your God. I'm your God. Do what I'm telling you to do. You know? And if the Israelites didn't, if they got caught practicing, like doing a Passover or circumcising their children, you know? Yeah, I can't remember his name strikes. If it pops up, I'll bring it out. But they had caught these 2 women with their children circumcised, and they took the women and the children up to the highest part of the wall, and they dropped them on their fucking heads, man. You know? This is Esau. He don't want us doing. That's him following the ways of the Nebuchadnezzar, man. You know, when the horn and the sackbut and all the instruments played, you were supposed to bow before the statue. You know, if you didn't, they threw your ass in the what was that? The fire. What was that? Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. You see, the same thing, man. You know, fucking devils, man. Go ahead, brother.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
That's right. He's consuming the wicked right now with the spirit of his mouth. And who is that through? His prophets, man. Okay? He's revealing who the basest of men is. He's revealing who the son of perdition is. Okay? Through his prophets. He's trying to explain to his people and show them mercy who their enemy is, but they're not listening. Okay? And you don't have a lot of time, man. You just don't have, none of us do. And none of us know if we're going to make it. You know? I watch a lot of videos and I'm a damn good listener. You know what I'm saying? And I comprehend a lot of things that people are saying, and I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of pride, man, and even in Israel, you know. I'm not saying I'm gonna fucking make it until I make it. I made it. I'm on a chariot, cause none of us know, man. I don't give a damn what group you're with. You know, you better be careful, man. You know, shit. What is that? Don't tempt the Lord thy God. Yeah, go ahead, brother.
And shall destroy with the brightness of his coming,
Mm-hmm.
even him whose coming is after the working of Satan.
Yep, even him after the working of Satan, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. He is coming in the spirit of Satan, man, with the things that he does. You see? And that's why he's being revealed right now with the spirit of the Most High's mouth, okay, through the prophets. We have to let everybody know. We have to let all the nations know who these people are, man. Not just the children of Israel, but we want everybody to know who they've been fucking dealing with. All right? And it's the devil that the Bible speaks of. Go ahead, brother.
With all power and signs
Yep.
and lying wonders.
Yep, them lying wonders. He's going to come with tricks and magic, Project Blue Beam. Okay? He's got the cure for, well, shit, they talking about the cure for the C word now. You know? And the lady, it's funny, who put that? Was it Amawanga Bar? I gotta see if I can find it. I'll send it to you. It's real short, but it's. You remember the scene in um, the movie with Will Smith in it?
The Legend?
Yeah, I Am Legend.
I Am Legend.
When the white woman was doing an interview with the black woman, and the black woman was asking her questions about so you had clinical trials. The white woman said, yeah, we had, I think 500 or 5,000 people do a clinical trial, and the black lady said, well, how many were cured? How many were healed? And she said, out of 500, all of them. And then it was like 3 months later, all hell had broken loose. You know what I'm saying? These things turned into zombies and shit. So when I saw the video, it was a clip that mocked. It was exactly what the fuck that the movie said, but it was a real interview, and they're talking about they have cured the C word. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? That's all them lying wonders, man. You know? They got the jab for the C word now. You know? So you know how many people are going to run to get that? You know? They're going to come from so many angles. The bird flu. You know? They're going to come from, all kind of angles, man, to get you people, man.
Careful.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying, yo. Yeah, well, you got that?
Yep.
Go ahead, bro.
Read it on in verse 10. And
Yep.
with all deceivableness of unrighteousness
Yep.
in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth,
Yep.
that they might be saved.
That's right. You receive not the love of the truth, man. You know, a lot of you don't understand that what we're telling you is really what is going to save your life. Coming back, repenting, and coming back and keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. You can't keep them all. There's groups out there saying you got to keep the law 100%. You can't. You can't. You're going to go to fuck the jail. As soon as you knock the first goddamn homosexual's head off, okay? As soon as you catch your wife in the bed with another man and you put her to death, you're going to jail. So you can't keep the laws perfect. You can't keep all of them. So them brothers need to stop that shit. Okay? You got any more on that?
That's it.
Give me Revelations 18, read 17 and 19. You know, because you know, and we ask you, we're telling you to come back and keep the laws to the best of your ability, repent, you know what I'm saying, and try to learn as much as you can in a little bit of time that you have left. Okay? Because when you repent and you try to come, you take that one step toward the Most High Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, he's going to take steps towards you. Okay? And you'll understand, you know, when you start having certain dreams, especially about the name, you know, about what you're not supposed to, you're going to feel guilty when you do certain things.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? you're going to actually feel that guilt, like, oh shit, I ain't supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And you'll catch yourself. And eventually you'll learn more and more and more, which will keep you from doing those things. Go ahead, brother. Beautiful.
Revelations 18-17. For in 1 hour so great riches is come to naught,
Yep.
and every shipmaster and all the companies in ships
Mm-hmm.
and sellers, and as many as trade by sea,
Yep.
stood afar off.
That's right. In 1 hour, such great riches, man. And that's going to be America very shortly. All the riches that a lot of these people think they have, man, that shit's already gone. Okay? Once this dollar collapses, like brother had a video about Rick Ross. So he was like happy as hell, basically, about getting a steer or a bull or a bison or some shit. You know, you see, and all of that money that they have, they think that that's going to transfer to Bitcoin. They think they can buy Bitcoin, and that's going to be the end all be all. It's like that shit ain't going to mean nothing either. All those currencies are going to be done away with, man. So all of these great riches, all of these Beyonces, LeBrons, all of these people with all of this money, man, what are they going to do when this dollar collapses? Because that's what their currency and that's what their wealth is based on. Okay, so those great riches are going to come to naught, man. These people that own, I think it was the county that we live in was like number 5 at one point as having the most millionaires per county. Okay, that's number 5 in America. So what's going to happen when all these business owners, all these millionaires, when that dollar collapses, all of these people are going to be in the same fucking line as you dumbass niggas, man. Trying to get that C-hip. Trying at the grocery store, trying to get that last bag of rice or that last can of beans. They're going to be in the same predicament you're going to be in. A lot of them have stored up food and arms and shit like that, so they ain't going to have to come out for a while, But when they do come out, they're going to be more than ready, man. They're going to have full bellies and full ammo clips. So they're going to be a lot more ready than the people that are going to be that are broke, man, and poor out here. But believe you me, that a lot of these motherfucking people out here that are ready, they coming, man. They're going to come take what you got just so they can continue holding on to what they have until they need to use it. Okay. Yep. Go ahead, brother.
And cried when they saw the smoke of her burning.
Yep. All these nations are going to bug the hell out, man, when America gets destroyed because we're the biggest consumers on earth. We consume everything. We're the biggest spenders on the planet of bullshit. Okay. Go ahead.
Jake, that is.
Jake, yep. Fucking 25-inch rims on a fucking 1963. Cutlass. Go ahead.
Saying, what city is like unto this great city? And they cast dust on their heads,
yep.
And cried, weeping and wailing, saying, at last,
yep.
The great city wherein were made rich all that had ships in the sea by reason of her costlessness, for in 1 hour is she made desolate.
Yep. You see? These people are going to mourn, man. They're going to mourn because they're going to see that America is no longer going to be the consumer of their product. So even though a lot of these nations, like let's say China, for instance, we probably buy more shit from China than most of the damn world does. Okay? So China thinks that they're going to be on top when America is destroyed. Russia thinks they're going to be on top. It's not going to happen.
Right.
Even if the Israelites weren't coming into rulership, none of these countries are going to. This shit would be over, man. It would be over for all of their asses. But they're not going to be in control of shit anyway. It's going to be the Israelites. All these people are doing is the Most High's will. They're going to destroy them. They're going to destroy the powers that they have, man. Okay, they're going to destroy the system that they have. They don't even know the Most High got their ass in a trick bag. Hebrews 11, read 24 and 25. You know? So all of these nations at some point are going to mourn because America is going to be destroyed. When it's destroyed, the elect are going to be taken up, and they're going to know at that point that it's over for the ass because Yahweh Shai is coming to take us out of here. They're going to see them big ass chariots. Okay? I've just saved the video that I had before. It was a chariot. So goddamn, it was a big ass chariot. I mean, it's probably about 5 times the size of the earth, man. Okay, and it went to the sun and pulled shit off the sun and then flew away. You people don't have a clue what's coming, man. You don't have a fucking clue. Go ahead, brother.
Hebrews 11 and 24. By faith, Moses, when he was come to years, refused to be called the son of Pharaoh's daughter.
Yep, suffer. He wanted to suffer with his own people. Go ahead.
Choosing